live by you. Så är det vad jag ser mig här du. Här är det mer to be bound by you. Okay, so this reading finds you when you need help moving on from something or someone. It's the first part that I'm getting. This is a timeless general reading, timeless art, for perspective, for reflection, for focus. Please take any of your own intuitive messages, insights throughout the reading and leave anything or anyone that is not for you behind. Bully, 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 all you do is bully. So this could be a bullying person, someone that harasses you with negativity. Limitless. Maybe this is like if you remove the obstacle, you become limitless. If you remove the snake in the garden, you don't have someone in your environment who's constantly out to get you. So this reading could also be finding you, I'm sensing, once could be like just happened. You could have like addressed something head on that did have an impact. Could have said something that had an impact. So maybe that's like not the only aspect of the reading. So yes, like just because I might have a message at the start about someone not being part of your reality doesn't mean that other people aren't going to be part of your reality. So don't hear the one message and think, oh, I've lost people or I've lost everyone. Maybe you lost someone who was creating an impact on you negatively, or lost someone who was preventing something from growing. So intuition, prosperity begins, crown chakra, triumph, rejoice and celebration. So these cards aren't reflecting the past, they're reflecting the current situation, because maybe you just cleared out something that needed to be removed, addressed, alleviated. And now there's momentum, now there's celebration. Prosperity begins, rejoice and celebration, triumph. Crown chakra. You could see the way forward now, like you could be in a place where futile energy is dissipating from your environment because you've addressed or released something or someone. So the momentum's still going forward. It could have been like a self-fulfilling cycle, something that was repetitive in the past. Your gut instinct was to address it or shut it down, stand your ground. Could have been something that was impacting home, family, stability. Accelerated motion. So it's like the gears have shifted. The engine's not breaking down anymore. Everything's taken care of right now, or being taken care of right now. This could even be about your health, so someone could have been impacting your health negatively, your mental health, your physical health. You might find that now that you have stability, or you've released a blockage, or released circumstances in your life that were keeping you trapped or on guard, that a new sense of like sensitivity can come through again. If we don't have someone in our environment who's constantly cutting us down and hurting us, we are able to be a lot softer and more open and receptive to people who do want connection, who are in alignment with us, who are acting in a harmonious way with us. So this reading could be finding you just as some reflection to say that you are strong, you did something bold, you did something probably that shifted a family situation, family dynamic. You could even have ancestors on the other side that are proud of you, because this could be something that was like going on for a long time. So you could have even addressed something within a family situation that was repeating itself through different generations. So your ancestors are on the other side and like, thank God this pattern's not going to continue anymore. Thank God. It's like a pat on the back from someone on the other side, I swear. It's like... This could have even been some of you just like standing your ground. So if someone's making you feel unstable or trying to like uproot you, pull the rug out from beneath your feet, you might have cracked, snapped. Because you were sick of being gaslighted about a situation. Judgment. I'm hearing uplift after upheaval. So this could be like something horrible, just like... I don't want to say something horrible happened, but maybe something horrible was addressed. So it's like... The uplift is... You went down to the depths, you unhooked yourself because you were pulled down deep. Maybe to like... Some of you, I'm even getting like it's your intuition, but you could also have been experiencing like a lot of racing thoughts. So something may have not been addressed and it was just constantly bubbling up to the surface to be addressed, and you were kind of going crazy about it. You may have like expressed something that you didn't express a long time ago or needed to be expressed again. Some of you might be finding this connection in the future that was never going to happen anyways until this was addressed. Something was never going to take shape or come together until you addressed or released this thing. So there could have even been like arguments, fights within a situation, within a family, but something needs to come up to be addressed and alleviated, because it's like something was going wrong and it kept going wrong and it didn't change. But now it's being addressed head on, it's been released. And this was always going to be a burden if you had someone come into the situation romantically for you. You probably saw this as well, so you could have felt futile about like your love life or other aspects of your life, simply because there was a futile situation within your life. Everything else seemed futile for a while. Or yeah, and more specifically, just like you couldn't pull this off. You felt like there was like a snake in the garden, like something was gonna go bad. Maybe even it was like financially, maybe there was a situation too that kept you feeling trapped, like you couldn't express yourself or you weren't being heard, so you kept like feeling physically trapped. And because you felt physically trapped, you probably also felt financially trapped and kept addressing something that was like financial entrapment. Entrapment within a situation, entrapment within an environment had an impact on other situations in your life. It was reflecting on other circumstances in your life. Six of Pentacles can be about like financial flow coming in now, but also like love coming in. It could also be about someone being able to actually vocalize something. Cupid's got his arrow. Eight of Swords, we've got this reflection covered up where her hands are tied around her throat and she's got a blindfold on and she can't see anything. She can't do anything about it. She can't say anything about it because she's just trapped, and it's a perception that was placed on you in the past, but you have just put an end to this. Death and rebirth, the Eight of Swords, this person is able to vocalize themselves now. They're able to see reality clearly because of taking the blindfold off. Stripped away the illusion. I think I'm going to keep this one short and sweet because it actually is more effective if I don't say too much in this reading, because it's for your own reflection. I don't want to add too many specifics to this one. So I'm going to leave it here. Please take your own perspective, your own reflection from this reading. You can read these cards for your own messages as well. I just want to say, like, Queen of Pentacles is, before I close out, Queen of Pentacles is definitely about a feminine energy being like happy, maybe feeling reciprocated. Knight of Wands is about someone moving ahead, could definitely be about something moving ahead with a romantic situation, could definitely be like an uplift within a feminine's perception and choices and actions. Knight of Wands. Did I say swords before? I have no idea what just happened then. Flip. Eight of Swords. Knight of Wands. Someone is maybe very happy with what they just did. Like, you put an end to something and there's momentum now. Because you realize what you can address and resolve and heal and end and change. This could also have something to do with your financial situation. So yeah, this reading is definitely finding people if you just cleared out a blockage that actually mentally, physically, emotionally had you feeling trapped, feeling like you couldn't express yourself, and you didn't realize that this actually had an effect on different parts of your life. Probably finances, probably love. Definitely had something to do with releasing the past, releasing childhood wounds or ancestral habits, relationship styles. I hope you enjoyed this timeless general reading. Until next time.